You're probably familiar with the feeling of playing a fine opening, being in the draw-ish middle game, but just not knowing the plan. I will show you how I go about not having a plan and preparing plans without even knowing my future plan, just by activating pieces, taking space, playing waiting moves, and just seeing what my opponent messes up and does. So, if you want to learn how to play a planless middle game and just try and fight for even having a plan, I'll teach you. So, let's first make our puzzles. What am I seeing? So, he wants to promote. I can check, go here, take. I mean, that's easy, right? That was an easy one. Um, I have check, forced to go here, and I think the solution is to sack my bishop to get this fork. I don't have that fork. So check, you go in there. Hmm. And then I just have nothing. If I take, you get check, king in there, check, push. Looks a bit complicated, but how do you stop checkmate? So I think check, king goes in there. I have to take, and checkmate is inevitable. Yeah, so you have to sag the queen and I can run. Cool. That was not an easy one, but we got it. So black check is met with block takes. So check, only move to block, take. Is that mate? I should calculate better. Oh, okay. Um yeah, so I can just take and this is mate. That's nice. I didn't calculate the last one all too good, but in the previous video, you saw how I won against a 2000 rated player, and that was very nice. I have a huge confidence boost now, and this is not a good line for you, sir. So I want to start my road to 2000, to be fair. I think I'm quite close. I have had this position a lot. And this looks like a logical line, but it's met with this attacking the queen, attacking the bishop. The best move, if I remember correctly, is threatening mate. He has to block with the knight usually. And then again, the logical move looks like d3, but that is met with knight d4. So after queen, um, we have to, let me calculate that first. Attacking this, take, and then there's no nonsense here. If I go in there, you just ignore me. I can take with a check, and after takes, queen takes, you can fork me, I run, take a rook, I take a rook, you go up. And that looks winning. Complicated, but winning. So I think this is the move. And after takes and takes, you don't control d4 enough. Yeah, now this is a threat, so probably you have to retreat your bishop. I can take the bishop if I want it. So let's say takes, knight g5. How do you defend the f7 pawn? If you're gonna do this, that looks depressing, and I can just kill the activity of your knight, play d. Yeah, that looks good, but is it good? What if I do this instantly? Is there a difference? Let's say you continue with this and just say that I don't have a thread yet. Takes, move. Takes, but I always have this too. This is quite complicated. How do I have 8 minutes? Where is my time going? Did I accidentally start a 10-minute game? I think I started the wrong game. I mean, game mode. Which is quite unfortunate. Sometimes that happens. It's weird. I don't know how come. And now this is a nice ID, forcing your knight to the outskirts. And I think this is... Oh, that's also a move, fair enough. I mean, I'll just castle. I don't really know what my plan is, to be fair. You cannot castle. Do I want to do this so that I can make a pawn break? Probably I want to rotate like this, maybe. But for now, let's make a waiting move, see if he castles and just blunders. And if not, we can still maneuver. That's a weird move. Are you intending to go queenside? Maybe I should take some space on the queen side then. Just in case you want to go queenside, which by the way hangs a pawn, but I don't even know if taking it is the best move, because if I take, maybe I have to take, and now how do I defend my king from these lines? Okay, now I'm quite sure that I started the wrong game. There is no time coming. Wow. God damn. So, attack the knight. Knight, I don't know. Doesn't look all too useful, so let's just rotate my knight to make a pawn break and try to open up something. I'm not used to playing with no increment anymore. So I have to be very quick. 6 minutes is not a lot, especially when you're talking. So this is just a nice thing to have. And if anything, I would prefer my position. I have the bishop pair, a safe king. Probably I should have looked at some pawn breaks though. That is incredibly boring. But I mean, I have to trade, I guess. Then I can make my pawn break. And let's see what happens. If takes, probably bishop takes. Just activating a little. Okay, so I have check, take, take. You have to leave. I also have takes. But why? Take, take, and I cannot come in here. If check, take with a check, you have to go in here. I have check, move. That looks stronger. I think I like this. Then I can activate my bishop. Okay, so now this is incoming. If you have to go there.
check, you can move up. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. How do you defend this? Like that? But then I just take, so... Um... So I can... take... Take, pin, maybe... Make an outpost, come back... And this looks like a nice position. I have 5 minutes remaining. And I mean, this is not a possibility that's nice. How do you deal with check? Oh, darn. I didn't think about push. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So let's just defend my position. Oh, you have takes. I'm dumb. But then I might be able to take with an attack on your rook. And after takes and takes, you just slightly damaged my position, but this is now an out as a passed pawn. Okay, so let's come back and just attack. I don't know how I should activate my rooks though. Maybe with a pawn break in the center. Take, take. If takes, check. That looks good. How do I do this? Attack the knight. Was the knight trapped? No. I have to do this first so that this is a threat. Because where does your knight go? Attack, push, you can't go anywhere. So this is nice. After takes, I can just take. If you go here, I have takes, takes, check, takes. And that should be enough activity. Yeah, this is going nice. So take. Do I just take or do I check? If check, you go in here, I have check. So check, you have to go there. And after rook here, how do you survive? Oh, that looks incredible. Yeah, check. This is a move though. Okay, you don't find it. And now, how do you defend this and your king? You can have this pawn, I don't care. I'll take this with a check. You have to move, I can check. I can infiltrate with my other rook. This should be it. Yeah, I don't know, this knight is quite annoying, but I can kick it if I have to gain access on e7. You can take this pawn, I'll take that one. You'll have to leave, I'll be able to check, activate my rook. Oh, that's creative. But shouldn't be good. Check. You have to leave. And now I think I just have to go back, right? If I take, after takes, I have nothing. So let's just go back. Yeah, maybe you wanted that, but I don't think it really matters. You can have that pawn. I can check, you have to go in there. Probably not even strong enough. Check, you can come in here. Here, check, maybe. Defending that looks lame. Takes, takes, push. I don't know, let's just go for something. I'm always safe, right? You can have this pawn. I can push, check, king in there. Check, I can come in here. Rook has to leave, I have check. You have to move, I can defend, threatening check. Which should lead to a mate. So I think I'm doing great. Even though I'm just sacking pawns left and right. I have this 3-0, which is incredible. With a very weak king. And I can always run in there, which is totally safe. Time is fine, I shouldn't lose on time. Okay, so you don't have a threat. Let's just make a cage. And now I should be threatening some check, go back, check, come up, mate. And I mean, how do you defend a 3-0? That's maybe not a stupid try. Check here, check, go back. Check here, take, check, go here, check. If you take, I push. Yeah, that should be winning. And so I do have check as well. But I think this is cleaner. Check. If you come in here, I think this is winning. Check, take, push. Oh, it's risky though. Check, take, push. Do I have to lock you up? Check, take, push. Takes queen. Maybe I just log this first. And if this... I can take, and go for the same maybe. Take, king goes up and I'm just in the square and you cannot leave because there's a 3-0. That's not a winning endgame, sir. Your king is in a cage, mine is not. So this is totally winning. You only have one thread and I'm completely in the square. You cannot come in here because this is too strong. So your king has to stay inside of this cage and you do not. You can try. Yeah, but there's nothing there. I don't think I want to spend my analysis on a not increment game. So let's see what learnchess thought. This is just the opening, I'm doing fine. This is the best move, that is fine. I found the best move, takes, and I'm fine. This is not the best. And I should apparently start a pawn storm. Oh, and now takes, and I can block your structure, and this is incredibly weak. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should analyze those lines a bit deeper, fair enough. So takes, and after taking, I'm not even that great anymore. This is the best move because I cannot allow his knight in. He connects his structure, and I should have struck in the center. After takes and takes, I have this incredible center, fair enough. And I just have the bishop here in a huge center, fair enough. Yeah, okay, I should have found this. That's quite bad, but fair enough. I was losing for a move. That's cool. So, h6, castles, I'm slightly worse again. I'm slightly worse again. This is fine. King up is good. This re-rotate wasn't it. What is my plan here? Attack, you trade, take. Just develop the bishop. You pawn break, take, knight take, bishop back. You push, I activate, and there's absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't really have a plan, is probably the point. Like, this pressure is just nice, and I'm okay in the center. If this ever occurs, maybe I get a majority attack on the queen side. But I mean, it's quite an equal position, so I'm not really fighting for an advantage anymore. So I picked the wrong plan. I thought that the pawn break was crucial. Now it is the best move, but I'm still slightly worse. Check is nice. Take, go back. I was expecting this, and then after check, you had to go in there. And here I was struggling to find my plan, because check is always met with this, and what did I achieve? I'm not quite sure why I would do that. Giving up my knight and the bishop for a very passive rook is also stupid. So I wasn't really sure what I was to accomplish after king f6, but he played that move, which I didn't really understand, and how do you defend the pawn now? So I just took. You try to accomplish something, but yeah, this was bad. I didn't think about his resources. He should have, that's what I said in the game. He could do this and that, and now you have this sacrifice. And the point is that in the previous version of this, um, if I just waste a move, oh no, I do have to defend this. So in this occasion, after takes, I can take with an attack on the rook. Oh, you have check, but I come up. So now you have to take and take. And now this is a passed pawn, and you damaged my structure, but at least I gained a passed pawn out of it. The computer is completely unconcerned and thinks that I'm completely losing. I mean, my best move is just to blunder this. After this, you cannot take, though. Not even because of this and how do you defend, it's because of the immediate kick. And now I can not do this with a check. Oh yeah, of course, this defender. What am I talking about? Okay, this is weird, but I thought that was fine, but it was really not apparently. So after this whole sequence, this check is horrible, but my opponent doesn't really find the best resource. I go back, and now again, after takes, I thought just takes, and after knight takes, bishop takes, I was completely fine with this because I gained the passed pawn. I didn't see this resource, fair enough, and now I have to defend this, you can attack that, and if I have to do this, I just lose a pawn, so my best move is to attack the knight and completely lose this, which is quite terrible. Fair enough, I landed myself in a bad position, but I didn't really see rook a3. Fair enough, that's why I prefer 15 plus 10 while talking, because I don't have the time to calculate all of his resources, which is just bad. I should calculate everything, so after this check I was losing. He didn't see this tactic as well, which I thought was quite weird. Now I retreat so that the tactic is gone, and I just argue like this is a weakness. He defends his weakness, fair enough, but now I could kick his knight instantly, and I didn't see the resource after this. That I can kick this knight, and what now? Oh, and you're already quite stuck. Oh, fair enough. I saw this, but I didn't know what to do after he just took. But I can attack this knight. this knight has to leave, and now I can attack this knight, and you don't have an outpost anymore because this knight left and this pawn is gone. So you can't even sack for a pawn, so you have to take, and after it takes, now you just have to argue with rook over here that I cannot connect these pawns and that this pawn is weak, which is a valid argument. But I mean, I would have been completely winning. So I see the right ID, just the wrong execution, and now he has one chance to stop me, but he doesn't. I trap his knight, take, and I should have just taken the pawn, but this is still fine. After rook there, still fine. I'm sacking a pawn, which he should have taken, but he doesn't. I can take with a check, and apparently this is the move. Oh, and after knight here, I have check, and only then I take. Oh, that's smart. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't see that. I was scared of takes, but I just have an in-between move. Yeah, okay, that's dumb. So I just retreat for no reason. Oh, it is the best move. It's just the same. So now you take my knight, I take back. And after takes and takes, which is all the best move, this is just completely lost. He can take another pawn. This is the best move. I'm just making a cage for my opponent. And after you try, I can check, block, and apparently the check was better. Take, push the pawn, and if you take, my pawn runs. Okay. So if you have a rook behind two connected pass pawns, you can just give the check and he cannot capture because who's stopping this? I don't know why I didn't know that resource. Like that looks like something so obvious. Like why do I not know that pattern? So I took, which is not the best. I can give a check, you come up, I push my pawn, which is fine, I'm totally winning. Here the best move is not to do this. After takes and push, the best move is to take queen, and this is quite complicated after check, check, and now, I mean, it's my turn, but I don't even have a check with my queen. My best move is just to push the pawn, which is weird, and after check, go here, check, come up, check, take, check, go in here, go back. Now I have to push again. So I have check, go in here. And now I'm threatening something, so I don't know. It's complicated, obviously completely winning, but complicated, so I bother. So I find the best move is just to lock everything up. I was expecting this, but I thought after takes and takes, this position should play itself. This is losing. Take, push, and if you take here, check, come up, and you have to stop me from queening, but you can't stop both. Yeah, this is just nice, and after it takes, I can come in here. And yeah, okay, this is obviously completely winning. It's not too... Oh, I can take now with a check, take with a check. And now apparently I can sack my queen because I win the pawn race. Just, again, a bit complicated for no reason, I think. Oh no, I'm just completely winning. I can just stop promotion and done. So it's not all too complicated. So, I mean, it works. So take, push, go. I didn't see my easy win, but you go for this and I can just calculate a bit. If takes, you take. This is the square, my king is in it, and it's my move, so I can just come closer. I have a protected passed pawn, so your king has to stay inside of the box. I can just push. If you go here, this is already a threat, and you can't stop it. So you can only try to protect the pawn. If I go here, you have to stop my pawn from advancing, but I can protect it again, and you cannot take because of the push. And after you blockade me, I can push my other pawn, and this is a threat because you'll. Oh, it's not a threat. Can I not promote three kings, three pawns to a king? Check, go back, check, you take, and we just have the same stalemate position. And I have to be slightly careful not to stalemate my opponent. Like, I'm pretty sure takes is a stalemate, so I have to check, take, and only then I can take. And after you block, I have another pass pawn, so this is easily winning. Okay, so that brings us to... I'm 3 points short of 1900, but I mean, we have a very nice winning streak. One with 90% accuracy. I disconnected. My Wi-Fi was gone, which was annoying, so I just stopped the recording. I won one not too high accuracy, one with 90-ish, one with 90-ish. I drew a 2000 rated player with more accuracy, and I just made a little mistake, which is quite aggravating. One with 80, one with 92. Now the win against 2000 and this win. So I mean, we're on a very nice winning streak. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins and a draw and a disconnect. So that's very nice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.